Now, let's talk about Showdown last night and a disappointing fade-out in the final quarter for your old team.
Yeah, it was, TJ. 7 goals to 2 in the last quarter. Showdowns down by 3 points at three-quarter time, Port Adelaide. Showdowns are about who wants it more, who wants to stand up, and it was Adelaide that did it in the last quarter, and they had some match winners. That man, Riley Thilthorpe, should never play SANFL football ever again. Not sure what the management has been of him, with him being sub and SANFL. There's Chase Jones, a sub, kicking essentially the sealer. Izak Rankine was enormous with his 4 goals. Thilthorpe kicked 5, and they just wanted it more in the last quarter when the game was on the line.
Now, a lot of conjecture over who was officially awarded the Showdown medal. Officially, it was given to Jordan Dawson for an 18 possession or 18 disposal performance. And look, he was certainly solid, but he won it quite clearly. We'll see the official voting in a moment's time on the leadership board there. He had 9 votes to O'Brien's 6, and that's the official votes from 5 different people. You can see the array of talent on that list. Now, a few people on this panel have got some pretty strong views that someone who only got 3 votes, as in Izak Rankine, may have been that person. So these were the official judges yesterday. Incredibly, David King, who may well, in this panel's eyes, have reflected the game better than others, was not even at the ground. He was actually watching on a TV screen in Melbourne.
What difference does that make?
Oh, I don't think you should vote for an official award.
I think you've got to be at the ground.
Well, but he's still seeing what everyone else is seeing at the ground, isn't he?
I think if you're voting for an award like that, it's not Norm Smith, obviously, but I think you need to be at the ground to do it. But he gave Rankine the 3 votes that he actually received on the list. Now, I'll throw it to you guys.
He was the only person who voted for Izak Rankine, wasn't he?
4 goals, Izak Rankine. And
I thought he's the most influential player on the ground, Izak Rankine. Nothing against Jordan Dawson. I thought he played a really good game, but I thought that Izak Rankine probably was the best.
Very surprising. Even Thilthorpe getting 1 vote. When you kick 5 goals in a showdown versus an 18 disposal game, like that was very staggering for me.
Well, it is. Everyone's voted before, and votes come out very differently. So this is not a knock on anyone. It's just that everyone's got different views on it. And it did seem stark that Rankine had as fewer votes as he got.
Kane, you were bullish on Adelaide at the start of the year. 28 points up against the Giants. They lose that game. Probably could have beaten Richmond last week if they had a kick straight in that third quarter. Now the big moments. Are you bullish about them for the rest of the year?
Yeah, I am, because I like and admire the way that they play their footy, Brownie. They're hard to play against. They're tough. Their pressure is as good as any team in the competition. They win a lot of contested footy. Once again, they smashed Port Adelaide in that area last night, and they've now got the talent inside forward 50 to do maximum damage like we saw. And if it wasn't for their inaccuracy in the first fortnight, they should be 3-0 probably. So I think they will be in finals contention when it gets to the business end of the season.
The opposition's forward 50 is a danger zone now for Port Adelaide. Ken Hinkley, the coach of the Power, expressed that view last night.
We weren't able to stick at it for as long as they were, so that's what the end result was, and we couldn't, collectively we couldn't defend this week, you know, and that was last week as well. We haven't collectively defended, so we got a big score put against us, and if you're going to give up big scores every week, you're going to have to do absolutely everything right in offence to get a win.
Yeah, pretty accurate there from Ken. They did get their stoppage game going early and they were scoring from stoppage, but minus 79 in contested ball in the last 2 weeks. They conceded 14 marks inside 50. Their defence is undersized. Jonas, the captain, is going dreadfully. So there's an elephant in the room always when your captain is going poorly. He's been badly beaten in the last 2 weeks, and Cleary, Ali's been good, but they're not able to get it done. So they got concerns everywhere.
Did the midfield work hard enough, Kane? So is it, you can highlight obviously the key defenders who are always undersized, but you talked about the midfield.
Well, when you get smashed in ground balls last week and you're minus 79 in contested, TJ, that would say to me you're not working hard enough, and there's a few holes across the ground. The forward line's been efficient and effective, but you know they conceded 14 entries in the last quarter and gave up 7 goals. So Ken's right, they're not defending strongly enough.
The Prison Bar Guernsey, TJ, got an airing last night. I thought it looked fantastic. Your take?
I don't care. I don't care. I mean, if that's what they want to wear in Showdown. But I know that view isn't shared by Eddie. And I did awake this morning to a flurry of text messages, not all of which I can read on air word for word. But there was one of the text messages jumped out at me and said, and I don't think you'll mind me saying this, he said, "I told Kane, you were right. They look nothing like Collingwood."
I might have got that text message as well, TJ, last night.
Yeah, exactly.
He was pretty pleased, I think, with that result.
But no one cares, do they, apart from Eddie, anymore?
No, I don't care.
No.
I reckon let them play in the Showdown jumper.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.